What if two longtime rivals, Ethiopia and Eritrea, faced each other once again, not on the battlefield, but in a test of modern military strength? In 2025, both nations have upgraded their forces, trained harder, and prepared for any threat. But which side truly holds the upper hand? The tense neighbors with a complex history. Ethiopia and Eritrea share more than just a border. They share a past filled with war, independence, and uneasy peace. Their history has shaped both nations' defense priorities. After Eritrea gained independence from Ethiopia in 1993, years of border conflict followed, ending with fragile peace agreements. Even today, both countries remain cautious, strengthening their military capabilities to ensure security and regional influence. This long rivalry pushes them to modernize their forces and prepare for potential threats in the Horn of Africa. Ethiopia's large population and growing economy give it a natural advantage, while Eritrea relies on strict discipline and conscription to maintain readiness. This comparison is not just about weapons, it's about endurance, strategy, and the will to defend their sovereignty in a region marked by tension and power competition. Manpower strength. When it comes to manpower, Ethiopia clearly leads with a massive pool of over 150 million people, allowing it to maintain one of Africa's largest armies. The Ethiopian National Defense Force has around 160,000 active personnel and thousands in reserve. Eritrea, on the other hand, operates with a much smaller population of about 3.7 million, but its mandatory national service keeps a steady flow of trained soldiers. Eritrea's system ensures that, almost every adult citizen has some military training, giving it a tough, disciplined force even with limited numbers. Ethiopia benefits from diverse units and broader recruitment capacity, while Eritrea's strength lies in experience and endurance. In a manpower showdown, Ethiopia wins in numbers, but Eritrea's strategy of total mobilization keeps it ready for any sudden threat, maintaining a surprising level of balance, defense budget, and military spending. In 2025, Ethiopia's defense budget remains significantly higher, reflecting its larger economy and broader security concerns. Ethiopia invests over $1 billion annually to modernize its weapons, enhance cyber capabilities, and expand its military industries. Its focus includes training programs, advanced drones, and logistics for long-term defense sustainability. Eritrea, with a smaller economy, spends far less, estimated at $100 to $150 million per year. Yet its leadership emphasizes efficiency and discipline over expensive technology. While Ethiopia's spending power allows the purchase of modern tanks, aircraft, and surveillance tools, Eritrea concentrates on maintaining combat readiness and border defense. The contrast highlights Ethiopia's ambition to become a regional military power and Eritrea's commitment to a self-reliant defense model, prioritizing survival and stability over expansion. Land forces. Ethiopia's land army is the backbone of its defense. With hundreds of tanks, armored vehicles, and artillery systems, it has one of the strongest ground forces in East Africa. The army operates Soviet-era T-72 and T-55 tanks, along with modernized armored personnel carriers for mobility. Ethiopia's experience in mountainous warfare adds tactical strength. Eritrea's land forces are smaller but highly organized, relying on T-55 tanks, BM-21 rocket launchers, and light armored vehicles. What Eritrea lacks in quantity, it makes up for in strategic positioning and training for border defense. Ethiopia focuses on offensive and peacekeeping operations, while Eritrea maintains defensive formations to protect its sovereignty. In ground warfare capacity, Ethiopia dominates in scale and equipment, but Eritrea's terrain advantage and disciplined troops make it a formidable challenger. Air power. Air dominance plays a key role in modern warfare, and Ethiopia takes the lead with its well-equipped air force. It operates Su-27 and MiG-23 fighter jets, supported by transport planes and attack helicopters. Ethiopia's air force is one of the most advanced in Sub-Saharan Africa, giving it strong surveillance and strike capabilities. Eritrea's air force is much smaller, with a few MiG-29s and MiG-21s mainly used for defense and interception missions. Limited resources restrict its ability to maintain or upgrade aircraft regularly. However, Eritrea compensates with radar systems and ground-based air defenses to protect its territory. Ethiopia's focus is on air superiority and regional peacekeeping roles, while Eritrea's priority is territorial protection. In 2025, Ethiopia's diversified air fleet ensures a significant edge in speed, power, and regional influence. Naval power. Eritrea holds a unique edge in naval power because of its long Red Sea coastline, providing access to vital trade routes. The Eritrean Navy operates patrol boats, coastal radars, and marine units to safeguard its territorial waters. Its primary focus is maritime surveillance and anti-smuggling operations, ensuring control over the ports of Massawa and Assab. Ethiopia, being landlocked since 1993, no longer maintains a navy but has begun exploring maritime cooperation agreements with Djibouti and other nations to protect its trade interests. While Ethiopia depends on foreign ports for naval access, Eritrea's strategic location gives it strong defensive leverage along the Horn of Africa's sea lanes. In a naval comparison, Eritrea clearly dominates, using its coastal geography and disciplined sea forces as a key part of its overall defense system. Weapon imports and international alliances. Ethiopia's global connections provide access to diverse weapon suppliers, including Russia, China, and Turkey. These partnerships help it modernize its arsenal with drones, armored vehicles, and precision weapons. Ethiopia also collaborates with countries like the United States for training and peacekeeping missions. Eritrea, meanwhile, faces international restrictions but maintains limited defense cooperation with nations such as Russia and Iran. Its weapon imports are fewer, focusing mainly on maintenance of existing stockpiles. While Ethiopia benefits from foreign investment and aid, Eritrea emphasizes self-reliance and local production where possible. Ethiopia's expanding alliances increase its strategic strength, while Eritrea's isolation keeps it independent but limited. In 2025, Ethiopia's broad military partnerships give it a global advantage, boosting its ability to adapt and respond faster to changing defense technologies. Military experience. Ethiopia and Eritrea both carry deep combat experience from decades of conflict. Ethiopia's army fought in the Eritrean-Ethiopian War, regional counterinsurgencies, and peacekeeping operations across Africa. This has given it valuable multi-terrain warfare experience. Eritrea's military, forged during its long independence struggle, is battle-hardened and skilled in guerrilla tactics. Its soldiers are known for determination and border defense expertise. Ethiopia's focus has shifted toward modern readiness, including drone warfare and digital command systems, while Eritrea maintains traditional training and defensive preparation. Ethiopia's large army allows it to adapt to evolving threats faster, whereas Eritrea focuses on quick response and homeland defense. In readiness for future conflicts, Ethiopia leads in technology and scale, but Eritrea's discipline and resilience make it a tough opponent under any conditions. Who is stronger in 2025? By 2025, Ethiopia stands as the stronger military power overall, supported by its large manpower, advanced air force, and global alliances. Its investment in technology, logistics, and training gives it a regional edge. Eritrea, though smaller, holds strategic strengths, its naval presence, discipline, and defensive readiness make it far from weak. Ethiopia's growing influence across East Africa proves its ability to project power beyond its borders, while Eritrea focuses on protecting sovereignty and stability within its territory. If compared purely on capability and modernization, Ethiopia dominates in almost every sector. Yet, Eritrea's determination and strong national unity ensure it remains a serious force in the region. In short, Ethiopia leads in military power for 2025, but Eritrea's resilience and focus on defense keep it highly respected among its neighbors. In the end, both Ethiopia and Eritrea stand strong, but true power lies in maintaining peace, not conflict. Which nation do you think dominates in 2025? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more global power comparisons.